Hey, morning.
Morning, Larry. I guess we're the only two here today.
Kim Shalvey's just coming in.
Oh, hey, Kim.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Pretty
Good.
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 I feel like a human being again for the first time in 5 days.
Oh, you've been sick?
Oh yeah, I got clobbered by the flu. I thought it came on so hard, so fast, so weird compared to how it normally happens. And I like, oh my God, it's COVID. Went and got tested, and thankfully it's negative.
Oh, that's good.
I don't usually, when the weather changes, I don't usually get the flu until like February. Just got clobbered, man, clobbered.
And you're feeling better.
Oh, finally. Yeah, I still sound a little weird, but today is like the first I feel human for the first time in 5 days.
Oh. Last time I had the flu was several years ago, and it was right after I took a flu shot. I thought I was going to die. But I'm glad I haven't got it again.
Morning, Dan.
Morning, guys. I was just letting you talk about your sicknesses.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we want to set that aside. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Focus on expands.
Well, we don't want to focus on that.
Oh. How's everyone?
Feeling a hell of a lot better today.
Hell of a lot better. I like it.
Yes, finally. Like I said, I maybe you missed that. I feel human for the first time in 5 days.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I did not know you were not feeling unhuman. I'm sorry I didn't know that. So.
I learned something that may help other people. I'm one of my investors. Well, a couple of them have LLCs, and the first one I was dealing with, when they first began the transaction, they was doing it in their personal name, and they switched over the day before closing to their LLC. But I asked the broker, and I didn't have to go back and redo everything because it had already closed. However, my other investor, they wanted to do everything as their LLC, so I set everything up, and they're signing everything as the LLC. The broker just kicked everything back after the offer was accepted and said, which is not going to hurt the offer itself, but I have to go and have him sign his personal name along with the LLC signature on every document. So that was really fun last night. So hindsight, I just told him we'll put the buyer as the LLC, but then he has to personally sign every document. So, and have the document paper in the file showing he is the approved signer of the LLC. So I also need to ask for that. Fun stuff, but anyway, lesson learned.
You know how to get that?
I didn't have to do that.
Signer, right?
Pardon?
You know how to get the proof he's an approved signer?
Yeah, I have to get his LLC documents. Yeah. Or go online.
Yeah, it's the Arizona Commissions.
Arizona Corporation Commission.
Yeah.
Corporation commissions. My brain just commissions. Yeah, you can pull that, and as long as he's a registered member or a manager, you'll be fine.
Okay, Arizona Corporation.
You'll need that. You'll need that for your file as well.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Samantha.
Offer approved.
Morning.
Good morning, Annette. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Mara. I think that's everyone. We covered it. We're good.
Did we ever hear back on Robin's scenario of there were no, what was it, the appliances that were not there? Remember, it was in the listing and then they weren't there. We were waiting to hear back.
Yeah, so I think it was, we could have pursued it if we wanted to, but the buyer was all right. So Dan, one of the MLS listings for Maria's, the Lennar, it said new appliances, carpet and paint. And we could see that it was getting painted and new carpet, and we inquired about the new appliances and they said, oh, that was a mistake in the MLS listing.
Unfortunately, the MLS listing has an out at the bottom. It says deemed reliable but not accurate, or something like that. So that is the way out for people to say, well, we didn't mean to have it in there, so you can't really hold them to the fire on it, unfortunately. That's why if those situations that come up, we'll put it in the contracts.
I was gonna say, but then in the contract where the boxes are refrigerator, washer, dryer, had they marked that? Because then they would be contractually obligated to provide it, right? If they,
Well, I should have put in the offer, new appliances, carpet and paint, right?
Did you check the boxes at least? I don't remember that contract. By heart.
I did check the boxes.
Is there a fridge in there now?
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah.
It's probably going to be the one they leave. It's what we get for 2.5% buyer listings. Come on now, people. Cheap sellers. Pfft. Oh, we got an offer. We're going to change everything we said we're going to do. Trust me, that is not a rarity. People do that shit all the time, and it's annoying. So, good morning. How is everyone? Good morning, Marla. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Cindy, Miss Laura, Jacob. Now everyone's here. Sarah's here finally, walking from school. I love to see you in the mornings because I get to see your routines, and I'm like, oh, okay. Sarah's running late this morning. Mara's on time. Jen's almost to work. She's running a little bit behind. Is it sad that I can figure out your patterns better than you can? Oh. Well, let's continue on our lead series. How do we handle leads? More importantly, is we need to start generating some. Okay. I want you all to repeat after me. I am in the lead generation business.
I am in the
lead
lead
In the lead
generation.
generation business.
Okay, cool. There's absolutely no gray zone now, right? You have to generate leads. Now that we got that off their chest, we're done, right? Everything's easy. Once we identify that we are in the lead generation business, the rest of it is pretty simple. Just click a box, sign here, send it there, follow a process. The toughest part of real estate is generating leads, and that's to talk to people. What's the best form of communication?
Talking.
verbal.
I love it. Larry gave me the finger phones. Teresa held up her big black box. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this thing here is not for YouTube. I mean, it's on there. And there's a little thing on there. I don't know if you guys know the icon. It looks like a phone. It's that one right there. That one right there. You can use that to actually talk to people, both sides of the transaction. Pick up the phone. Call and check on people. Good morning, Miss Heather Hansen. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Sorry I haven't talked to you in a while. I'm hoping that life is well. How's the family?
Oh, they're doing fine. I almost snuck out without waking the baby up, but nope.
It's impossible. Babies are smart.
Well, the dog stood up and shook his collar, and that was the end.
The dog's got no collar. Got to go. Naked dogs now. How are things going for your new job?
Pretty good. I ordered some signs yesterday.
Awesome.
Still waiting for my orientation, though.
Yeah, this is coming up. We're doing it soon, but we'll get there. What are you doing to stay busy while you're waiting?
Looking through every single large amount of things that I was signed up for with. There's a lot.
Tens of thousands of things, right?
Yep.
What's your number one goal for this next year?
Make a lot of closings.
Good go. What did I just do there, guys?
Forwarded her.
I called. I forwarded you. I found out, and she got all laughing and giggly, like, yeah. She didn't even know she was scripting with me. She didn't even know it.
I did, but
Smart. She's been on these calls enough times. But it's simple. We give you the map to use. FORD, family, occupation, recreation, dreams. If you don't know what questions to ask to incite a response, just remember, how's the family? How's work? What are you guys doing to stay busy? What are you looking forward to most? If you have a hard time making a connection with somebody, like the conversation's not going anywhere, take business out of the equation. Go back to the person. We are in the relationship business. Real estate equals relationships, right? I think I'm going to make a shirt that says that. I need to get a shirt thing so you guys can go get shirts. I really do. I haven't done that yet. I'm trying to get David to give me the merchandising rights to the Keller Williams logo so I can use it to brand Keller Williams Southern Arizona.
You've got some great ideas there, Dan.
My head is full of things. The problem is I don't write them down. But that's the thing. When you pick up the phone, call people, we have a system for that, right? Everything is systematic. What is our system? Starts with a D, ends with TT2. DTD2. Do the database 2 times. Do the database 4 times. There's a mathematical equation that has separated people's last names and groupings where they match up and balance the entirety of your database. Because on average, S and T have a lot of last names. Q doesn't, so you match them together, A and Q. So you call those last names every week. On Monday, you pick up the phone. You make 55, 60, 800, 900 calls. It doesn't matter. You call them all. Trust me. You do the work, you will reap the benefit. Pick up the phone. You have a conversation. If you haven't talked to them in a while, you throw this line on the front of it. I'm sorry, I haven't talked to you in a while. I don't know if that's too difficult. I don't know who Ebco Inc. is. Oh, that's Lazy Boy. Hey, Miss Marla, how are you?
Okay, I had to unmute. I'm good, thank you.
Awesome. Sorry I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, what's up?
See, instantly her brain's like, yeah, that's okay. What's going on? Nobody's going to go, yeah, you're right, you haven't, you suck, and then hang up on you. But if you pick up the phone and go, good morning, Miss Samantha, it's Dan Caldwell at Keller Williams, Southern Arizona. How are you today? You want to buy a house? Click.
Right.
Right? It's all about coming from caring, coming from contribution, and fortifying the relationships with people in your database. I do not want you to be transactional. I do not want you to go, whew, that deal's done. I got paid. Here's my paycheck. I'm on the road. Bye, sucker. No, I want you to look at every potential client as $100,000 because that's not just their deal. It's their sisters, their brothers, their aunts, their uncles, their next door neighbors, their refrigerator repairman, their mailman. Oh, congratulations on the new house. We've been thinking about buying a house. Oh, you should call to Larry, the house guy. He was awesome. He actually just called me yesterday to check on me. He's called me every month for the last 6 years.
Yeah, actually, just so I can reference somebody, just last week, Matt Barre said, don't sell to them, sell through them. You like that?
I love that.
I like that.
People are the conduit between goals and reality. If you're able to make a connection, have a forward call, you can even make it a forward sandwich. Hey, Miss Teresa, how's the family?
We're doing pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I know that the marketplace has been pretty big. You guys doing okay in the house still?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Is it time to upgrade yet?
No, not quite.
I got you.
Maybe.
Maybe, right? How are things going at work?
Very busy, yeah.
I can imagine. COVID hasn't taken much of a hit on you?
No, can't see it. I think I'm doing better now than I did last year, so that's good.
How's that home office working for you?
It's starting to get a little cramped.
Okay, so it just sounds like we need to find you a bigger place.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, especially if I need to get an assistant. So they'll need somewhere. I don't want to lose my last guest room.
Okay. What are you guys doing to stay busy?
Well, my husband's an engineer, so he uses one guest room to work and I use the other, and we have one. It's we're fighting over who's going to take it over. So yeah.
Rush hour must be tough in your house.
Oh yeah, we bump into each other in the hallway.
I got it. Well, we need to find a place that's got 2 separate places for you guys. Maybe an outdoor office or something, right? That'd be kind of cool.
That would be amazing. That way I don't have to listen to him on his calls all day while he's drowning me out on mine.
It's a shouting match at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, if you could change anything, what would it be?
Oh, I think I like the idea of a she shed in the back with AC.
I've seen some really cool things out there where they have like modular, modern looking offices that are fully contained that they build on site. You have like an office in the backyard. You leave your house, walk out to it. They look really neat. How about this? I'll send you a link to what I found. What's your email?
Yeah, teresa.zizak@gmail.com.
Perfect. Hey, Miss Teresa, I've taken enough of your time. I know you got to get back to work. We'll talk soon. Hey, if you guys are really thinking about upgrading that house, give me a call. I'd love to help. Sure, I know the market's great right now, and you guys can take the equity you've got, or hell, even keep your house rented out and have a cash flow. Something to think about. We'll talk soon.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, good stuff.
All right, break script. Notice how I layered it. But we kept the conversation flowy, but not salesy. I didn't pounce.
I also like the way you didn't stop at the end of something to think about, like expecting a response to that. Something to think about. Hey, gotta go. So but you left. You planted a seed and didn't even wait for a comment. Just planted the seed. That was kind of cool.
Because had I been like, well, that's something to think about, right, Teresa? It changes the tempo of the call. And now makes it salesy.
Yeah.
And then follow up with what you said. Hey, I found this thing. I'm going to send her this because it might work. Give people the options. Give people the options. And more often than not, they will pick the better option for them, not what you think is better. If you help somebody buy a modular office and put it in their backyard and they're all excited about it, is that not still helping your client out? It's not an immediate sale right now, but that could be a sale in the future. That could be a great referral opportunity. That's what they call a karma deal. You're helping out somebody, taking a big burden, taking it away. So when you have conversations, you can literally weave in real estate. It's what they call a Ford sandwich. Family, reason for calling. Occupation, more reason for calling. Recreation, more reasons for calling. Dreams, finalize thought, create a plan, follow up in the future. Now, if the conversation has nothing to do about real estate, how do you find leads? It's what you guys all want to know, right? Shake your heads. I want to find more leads.
Yeah.
Hey, Teresa, before I let you go, I got to ask, who do you know that's looking to buy or sell something soon?
Well, you know what? My neighbor's thinking about selling. Maybe moving to something smaller. So.
There you go. Is that the neighbor on the left or right? So, you can go anywhere from it. It's as simple as, hey, while I got you on the phone, I just popped up, who do you know that's thinking about making a move like you did? Or I'm amazed at how many people right now are still buying houses, and somebody's going to spark up on that. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Have you heard anyone lately talking about it? No? Okay. Well, yeah, if you do me a big favor. If you feel comfortable with it, give me their contact information. I'd love to reach out and help them out the best I can. Can you ask for referrals from people you've never done business with?
Absolutely.
Everybody look up, look down, look up, look down. Thank you. That's a yes. You absolutely can ask for referrals from people you haven't done business with. I want you to have what they call a referral whale. And that's a whale, not a big person, just a whale that comes in and drops off tons of referrals and leaves. Because how does life look when you've got somebody that's just sending you deal after deal after deal after deal, and you've never done anything for them? 45-year-old dentist in the mountains bought his perfect house, doesn't want to do anything, sends deal after deal after deal. Somebody's going to make that guy their friend. Somebody is going to make a connection. They're going to ask a question about real estate, fortify the relationship, and create a lead whale that will feed them forever. It starts with not being afraid to bug people. You're not bothering them.
Can
When was the
I,
last time somebody called you out of the blue just to check on you? Outside of my office.
I had a great experience just with that yesterday. I called a guy that's I've been working with, a buyer, and he just poured his heart out, and we're really building a very strong relationship. He's gone through, I mean, he lost a son. He last week lost a son-in-law. I mean, he's going through a lot. And then after he did all, was really just needing someone to talk to. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. What did you call me about?" And I said, "You know what, Mike, I'm going to be praying for you and your family. I just called to tell you I was going to send you a book, a hold book, because he wants to do some investments." I said, he goes, "Oh, all right. Well, yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe I'll get my mind off of everything else right now." And so just being that person to listen sometimes, and you're going to build those relationships. And I found out a lot about him, his family. His girlfriend owns 10 investment properties. Maybe someday she's going to sell some of them. Or so, just building that trust, to have him trust me enough to actually share some heartaches with me and have me there to encourage him through it. It was great. So we all need to just do that. Make friends out of our leads if we can, or at least be there for them.
That's all you need to do. Make friends, make connections, and then follow up. I know it's another F word. I know. Follow up. You guys want to know another F word?
Oh yeah.
Fortune. Fortune was made in the follow-up.
Dan, going back to your dentist, if you got a dentist that's going to give you all those referrals, then it goes against the old saying, "Don't look a gift horse in the mouth."
Nope.
Yeah.
Dan, I wanted to say Heber, who is the fellow who came and cut down a tree for my parents, that was, 2 months ago or something. Well, he called mom and dad just to check on them and see how they were doing. And mom and dad were so impressed that now they're dreaming up projects to have him come back and do some more work for us.
He knocked down the barbecue pit in my backyard yesterday.
He did?
Yeah. And the guy is an engineer during the day, and he just works on the side, but he's creating such a big side business from his repeat and referral stuff. I met him. This is what they call it, chain referral. I met him because I was giving away free rock out of my yard. One of his friends called him up to help move it. I met him. We started talking. He said, "Yeah, here's my card. My name's Heber. I do a bunch of random yard work and stuff like that. If you ever have anyone looking, please let me know." And being the person I am, people ask me all the time, "Hey, Dan, who do you know that does blank?" So my girlfriend says, "Hey, Dan, we need to get the front yard of my house cleaned up or I'm going to get fined." And because I am who I am, I throw money at situations. I don't do the work myself, right? Leverage. I call up Heber and say, "Hey, how much would it be to get the front yard of this house cleaned up?" He calls me up and says about $200. I was all perfect. He just does it. He calls me, it's done. And I send him a cash app. Good. And then I got a friend saying, "Hey, Dan, I got this." And I send Heber. And I got another client. "Hey, Dan, I'm looking for this." And I send Heber. And then Robin, her mom and dad, "Hey, Dan, I need some." I send Heber. And he shows up. And every time he shows up, it is an what's the word I'm looking for? An outstanding experience. And he's creating himself a referral network because he shows up from one referral. He gets referred and he does a bang out job. And then he follows up and checks on people. There's no difference than what you guys do in real estate. Is you're referred, you take care of the person, you call the person that referred him. "Hey, thank you so much for sending your friends our way. We just closed on their house to get their new keys today at 4:00. I want to say thank you again. Really appreciate that." And then you do a bang out with the client. They refer you again. You do the same thing. And now you have a referral chain. you become the economist of choice. Do you think there's another handyman / random job person in my brain? When someone says, hey, Dan, I need something, who's the first person I think about? Heber. I met the guy May this year, and he has already surpassed every other friend or colleague I've ever known that does the same type of work. He's the first one I call. I even call him, I text him most of the time.
Now you need to give us his phone number, please.
Heber Leon, gladly. But you got to tell him Big Dan sent you, because it gets me bonus points.
Hey, I got to interrupt for 1 second. I'm looking at the gallery here, and Lauren, Jennifer, you've got the video of you with a steering wheel over your head. I'm just curious, where the heck is your camera at? Because it's really it really is a cool picture.
It's sitting like where my speedometer is.
Oh, that is neat. I like that. All right. I'm sorry. I'll go back to you, Dan. I'm sorry. Just had to find out before we hung up with this call.
It was perfect. Gave me enough time to put Heber's contact information in the chat. So if you guys want it, his phone number's in the chat. His email, I'll put in the chat also. It's Heber Daily.
You can chat on Zoom? I didn't know that.
What's that?
You can chat on Zoom?
Yeah, there's a chat. Yes, there is a chat, Dick.
Okay.
So let's get back on the thing is how do we find more leads? It's a 3-letter word, starts with A, ends with ask. Yeah. Ask.
Okay.
It's simple. If you're on the phone with somebody, don't forget to ask for a lead. I hate to tell you this, guys, but real estate is really easy. All you got to do is ask. There's no complicated way. There's no secret sauce. There's no magic formula to getting people to pour out their hearts and give you all of their referrals other than simply asking. Now we have to earn the right to ask, right? No different than dating. You got to court. You got to do a little dancing. Then you ask them on a date. Real estate's building a relationship. You're courting. And you ask for the lead. You ask them on a date. For people,
one of our trainers, I reach out to a fair number of businesses because I used to do business door knocking a fair amount. And they taught us to say something like, who do you send your referrals to now? Or, what agent do you send your referrals to now? And, or do you have an agent you send your referrals to now? Because I finally just asked that straight out the other day after talking with someone. They're like, no, I don't have anybody. So also the idea of just trying to nurture a mutual relationship with businesses. So people just seem really open to that when you ask, and you just to ask. So
just gotta ask. Thanks, Marla. Your business owners, I don't know why we forget this, but business owners live in houses. Most of them. They live somewhere. Most of them. I have yet to meet a business owner that lives in the business. Like if it's a shop or something like that. Tons of business owners on this call that live in the house. It's okay. Get it. But think about it. We forget to ask them, what are your real estate goals for 2021? What do you want to change about your house? What have you outgrown? What are you swimming in? Like my dad, he's looking for a house right now. My dad loses his pension coming up in a couple of months. So he's trying to downsize houses. My dad is a single man that lives in a massive home by himself. You go to his house, it's kind of funny. You got a kitchen, a table, a couch, and he spends all of his time in his office.
Have him call me.
Dick, I'm sorry, but I can't give two Richards together. I just can't do it.
Hey, what big holiday is coming up in the next week or so? Thanksgiving, right?
Food Day.
What a great time. Just to, I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm going to start calling all my, I always want a reason to call people. I'm going to list of all the people that I know, whatever, and just give them a call and tell them that Thanksgiving and I thought of them and I wanted to thank them for either being in my life or being a good customer or whatever. I may even put a background of a turkey with my head on it to make it a little, fun. Maybe even do it as a Zoom call. But that's a great opportunity right now to give out and reach out to your entire sphere of influence. Thanksgiving, because people really want to celebrate Thanksgiving, and there's a lot of things going on where you're not allowed to have Thanksgiving. You might as well do it from the heart.
Yeah, we talked about that a couple days ago, didn't we? Like calling people just to appreciate them being your phone. So Thanksgiving, let's do it.
I haven't seen the rerun of that one Zoom meeting yet.
Heather's kind of behind getting these things uploaded, but
okay.
That's why we show up daily, is we get these little pearls, and I don't mind repeating things because when we repeat them, we learn them better, we solidify them, we practice them. But Dick's absolutely right, 100% right. I don't think I've ever said that. Dick's right. Is you have a reason to call. You always have a reason to call, and it's not just business. Your reason to call should always be fortifying the relationship. Always. Hey, I drove by the other day and, just thinking about you. I want to wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate you guys for all you've done for me in my career and helping me grow so much. Thank you again. If ever you need something from me, and it does not have to be real estate related, please give me a call. Love you. Take care. Bye now. Simple. That's the voicemail.
Yeah, and try using Zoom.
There you go. Get people in the face. Like Facebook does this weird thing, you can put people in groups and stuff like that. I wonder if you could do like a live group and just have people pop in. Just sit on a group all day. Say, hey guys, I'm live on Facebook. Come see me. I'd love to see your faces. Make connections.
Even a one-on-one, just send a little text. I'm sending you I'm inviting you to Zoom. Just want to say hi to you. Test it. A lot of people have not even tried Zoom yet, and it's very simple to use. But if you got the background, like if I'm driving in my car, like say Jennifer, that's so neat. I like that still. Just say, hey, I'm driving here and I saw something and I thought of you. I wanted to give you a call and just tell you how much you really mean to me. That goes a long way.
You're absolutely right. When you think of somebody, just pick up the phone and call them. If they're not part of your DTD schedule, pick up the phone and call them. So awesome, guys. It is 8:31. Our All Partners meeting starts in 29 minutes. Links at 1kwsa.com. Love to see you there. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning and adding some awesomeness. I will see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place, different shirts. Sound good?